Yeah, King Jack. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not.
Will.
I'm playing very tight though.
I know. But just
Jack, what did you say? Jack what?
Queen Jack.
Suited? Maybe, probably, maybe.
Yeah, Queen Jack.
Probably. I haven't played for 3 months tournament, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm in training.
You're training.
Training.
You're training, but you're here now.
I play 4 cards normally. I don't play 2.
So it's 2 card better now. Players all in.
Same hand as last time. Exactly the same hand.
Jack Queen. Come on, Lillian. Come on.
She's sharp, Lillian.
Come on.
It's easy fold. I've just doubled up, haven't I? I'm not going to be plus.
We are back.
We're back. I fixed it. Fixed it.
So we're only going to miss literally 2 hands. We missed, guys, and they weren't anything. No all-ins, no big pots. We missed a walk and a raise and take, and we are back.
We are back. Cool. Tell you what, we went running out there, me and you.
The 10s versus the A7 was the last hand. Left Goyang Yang short. Thank you.
It's not on YouTube.
It should be on YouTube. I've got 5 of 5 channels.
Kilburn says we're back on YouTube. Try it, Deirdre. Try 888 Poker on YouTube or Grosvenor Poker on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right, bro. I thought she was weak. So she tricked me. She know me. She know me. I'm not always proper, honestly.
You was trying to steal it, wasn't you?
Yeah.
I tell you. I told you that.
That's good.
I told you.
What timing to come back, because got an ace queen open here from Paul. Weebrick sends this in. This is actually I think we're meant to fold here as Paul. He snap folds, but you got just such congested stacks, and Goyang Yang is just huge favourite to bust next. Like, unless you actually run them and pull them up, they're so tricky, these ICM spots at final tables, knowing what to do. But I don't mind that fold at all there. Raise folding ace queen off of 15 seems horrific, but I feel like in this given situation, it's going to be fine as Paul. I don't think it's going to be too bad there. It's just without pulling it up, it's so hard to know what you've got to do with these sort of ones. Maybe could have gone with open jam, but I don't think ace jack is calling, so much prefer the 2 BBs. But we're back. We are back.
We are back.
Nearly 1,000 watching, and it cut off.
Amazing. And nearly all them 1,000 are rooting for Lillian. Whew. Always up. Hanging around. I don't know too much about Mr. Paul Orritz, I must admit. Need to turn back up and the clock and the countdown and everything else. We're back with it all now after a little bit of a panic. Oh, 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 don't do that. While I'm here.
Even this for Brian Peters going to jam, I just don't know. Like, when is such a cagey affair like this, and you got all stacks but 2 sub 15? It's just, we don't really want to be calling off all ins with these type of hands. Obviously, if you knew we're up against 9s, wouldn't mind it as Brian, but just.
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
I just feel like this is a point where you really want decision making to make money, not chips. And like, just from folding here as Brian, Goyang's forced all in 2 hands. You've got some collisions that can occur. Also got the MPL in the back of his head as well. It's a grim one. It is a grim one here for him. I did not Highlander. I was fuming that day. I never got that double cheeseburger, but good question. Well, you know, it's a decision when Brian throws in time banks because he's not one that usually uses them. Very quick player. Doesn't need much time to make his decisions usually. So, you know, it's a toughie for him. I feel like we fold. Brian might spin the wheel here, but I still feel like this probably folds. Like, it could be wrong. But just when you've got this, you've got Goyang there with 1 big. You've got everyone else bar 2, sub 15. I think it's a fold, but I've got a feeling Brian may spin this one.
I think he's going to fold myself. I think you've just about nailed it. I think he's going to fold.
They're just so tough, these spots. They're like just ridiculously tough at an FT when there's just all these shallow stacks. And you've got someone with 1 BB as well. Wow.
I think the way Brian plays, ace 10's always a call, but the dynamics just means fold.
He's also got the MPL points tower.
Is
the thing. If he outlasts Goyang, it's worth. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you've got your 20 cashes capped out, it's worth 2 points. It doesn't actually sound like a lot. There's the fold. Does let it go.
Yep.
Was a toughie.
Yes, I know.
So the big screen's just a slave screen, so whole cards don't show on the screen, but bet sizes do, pot size do, the name of the player. So it's just to act a bit quicker. Rather than looking at an opponent's stack, someone might turn around and have a look at the screen and see how much they're playing, rather than visually having to count the columns.
Highlander says, did you ever get your double
Yeah,
cheeseburger?
I said that, yeah. He's still, believe it or not, Dave Laird is still on the way back for me, bringing it.
He was swimming back with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Swimming back from Dublin.
Oh, that tilted me that day, I'm not going to lie.
I like how he carried on the con by saying Mike is there now, and Mike is on the way back. Oh dear. I didn't order on purpose because you were fetching me food, and then you didn't bother.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh dear. So we are still 7-handed. Final table of the 888 Blackpool.
Check. 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 Showdown, everyone.
Oh, Goyang Yang with his stack, with the 10-3. He's got none of it. The deuce hitting trips. Goyang Yang 7 for £4,030.
I'm glad Paul let him sweat there. Because Paul was looking straight at the screen. It would have said Goyang eliminated, and Goyang was still squeezing his cards because he hadn't looked and he was all in under the gun. It would have been funny if Paul said, "You're out, mate. You don't need to look. I can see on the screen there it says eliminated." But we are down to 6 players. Lillian looks interested.
61-20.
Jack 10 suited.
Raise the 300. There's only 400. Full.
Big chunky open. Frankie finds kings in the small blind. What a spot. Faced with this north of 3BB sizing. We've just got cowboys. And just jams it in. Probably don't think Lillian's folding much when she opens this size, but don't think she's going to call off Jack high here.
No. They look very pretty, the Jack 10 of diamonds, but she'll give them up. Is Luke Porter still in the G300 in London? Yes, he is. 7 left.
Go on, let's see what you've got.
All right, just for you, Lillian.
Something because there's a guy with knee chaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm glad I found.
We'll have a look. See how Luke Porter's getting on.
Now we don't.
I'm just telling. 7 left.
No, you don't want to know. He's having peace.
No, you should answer. He asked the question. He told you. He showed you his
7 left, and Luke is still in.
What was it, Jack?
When's Goliath? The 23rd of July. 23rd of July till the 2nd of August, right there, bang in the middle. Guaranteed seats on Grosvenor Poker on satellites, plus their credits, live event credits as well.
And just look at those guarantees.
Million
Million
guarantee for a GUKPT. A million.
A million.
There's a million reasons why you need to be in Coventry.
And a 2 million estimated for the Goliath main. £200. 2 million prize pool. Won't find anything like that outside of Vegas, anywhere in the world. Frankie's got the chips.
250.
Up to 250.
250 total.
These two have been butting horns a bit this session. Brian in with defence. Probably is Brian here, just like we don't really want to raise here, Tower. Could be a good choice, but it's just against Frankie. We want to keep the pot as small as possible, just take our equity. Like, we just don't really want to. Could go for 550 if this weren't the scenario up against chip leader. Just probably take our price. Gee, Brian Clark, second in chips, has just sent it into the chip leader with Jack Eye.
Wow.
And this is going to work.
Can't just call with a queen.
That is a ballsy jam into chip leader. Frankie's just got ace king here. We're running it. But second pair we're working with here as Frankie.
I might use them, he says.
I just can't see how we call here with queen 7 against Brian. He's second in chips. He's supposed to just be so tight against us. How can we ever give him credit for anything here? Like, I'm just not going to give him Jack 10. I'm not going to give him spade draws. I'll be like, okay, this is just value. Maybe queen 8, and he's worried about some turn cards. It'd be some call if Frankie finds it. It would be an unbelievable call, but how can we find it here? Yeah, we know there's some spade draws we beat. We know some Jack 10, but I'd never expect Brian to do that with these hands. What a play from Brian. Just rips it into the one guy you don't really want to play a big pot with, but he don't care. Closes the gap.
One more try. If you don't get it, I'll send you more.
Alright, I think got it. I think got it. Nice job, Brian.
He's a GUKPT champion, is Brian Clark. Won GUKPT Blackpool about 20 years ago.
2008.
18 years ago.
2008.
And Brian just going to shove into Lillian's big here. Probably not going to be a jam in theory, but I feel like he's believing that Lillian's not going to call enough hands and he's going to get this through, and he runs right into the ladies of Brian Clark and the battle of the Bryans. Clark versus Taylor. I'm going to need loads of help here with the 10-7. Only 17% equity seems awfully high for this spot. Oh, there's a 7. There's oh my word! I saw the 7 and the 10.
What a flop!
Running quads needed. Ooh.
That's when it went off.
That is when we cut off 20 minutes ago, guys. It was a dropping connection across the board.
We went off, and that was the board on the bottom right-hand side, the 7, Queen, 10.
Well, we saw the flop, and then it was only running 10s or 7s that could keep Brian in, but that was the last hand. That's when they went on the scheduled break for us because of the connection drop. We're going to take that 15 ourselves. We'll be back at about 11 o'clock with the conclusion of this final table. See you soon.
See you very, very soon.
Well, he's just announced to the table, I'm all in blind, lads. Oh my God, he's got aces. He's got aces.
You're joking me. This is a
got
joke.
aces. What?
Clemmy's still hanging on, by the way.
I know, yeah.
For dear life. And everyone seems to be getting it in anyway. All in from Paul. Ace 8 offsuit, just shy of 3 big blinds. And Dean with King Jack off, with not a lot more to his name, is going to shove as well. A king folded by Danny. So Paul, best hand. And the same equities as the last hand. Dean missing out. Paul with the best of it. 490 in there.
Here we go. Clemmy, ace 8. Can he survive?
Ooh, there's a king.
Oh, we now need an ace.
There's 3 left.
Clemens. Oh dear. Running bad at the wrong time.
There is 3 left. It's not on the turn. It's going to have to happen again, Tower.
It's
We've
have to
seen
be
it time and time and time
An
again.
ace from space.
Oh!
It is. It's an ace from space yet again.
That is unbelievable.
Wow.
Paul keeps himself alive with
Oh.
another rivered ace.
Well, he's just announced to the table, I'm all in blind, lads.
Really?
He's just announced to the table, he's all in blind, playing for 61 bag, and he's all in blind. But
No, you're kidding.
he's under the gun, and to be fair, when we've got less than 3 bigs under the gun, we'd be all in anyway with any 2, because you want to win back someone else's big blind and ante. If we wait a hand, we have to post a big blind and ante, and then we win back our own big blind and ante, we win the pot. So there's a lot more merit here of just going all in, because when we do win the pot, we win Zexwan's big blind and ante. Whereas if we wait a hand, we have to call off next hand, and we only win our own ante and big blind back.
I'm not going to lie. I was talking...
Oh my God, he's got aces.
No
He's got
way.
aces.
You're joking me. This is a
got
joke.
aces. What?
This is
What?
You cannot be serious, man.
He said, I am all in blind this hand, lads, and he's got boots.
And look, the 888 social media has got every moment of it as well.
And Martin's like, okay, Queen 9 suited against a blind man. This'll do.
This is an absolute disgrace.
What the hell? Like,
An absolute
I
disgrace.
can't wait to see the table when he turns them over. It's going to be hysterical.
What is going on here? He might call here, by the way,
well,
this run.
X1 is going to probably call here, and then they'll be checking it down to the river.
What is going Everyone's absolutely loving it. He's just got red aces blind. Oh, this is ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, though, 2 people, he's not like a massive favourite here.
67%, yeah. Only going to win this 2 out of 3 times is Clemmy here. Let's see what the flop brings. But the funniest thing, he's not even looked at him
He
yet.
has
And
not
it's,
seen them.
it's going to be great when we get to the river.
Well, the only thing we're in danger of now is a queen or a 9. Check, check.
Oh my goodness.
That is safe enough for now. Just needs to fade a 10, and we'll have some hilarity.
Yeah, Queen 9s and 10s to
9.
fade.
He's faded them.
Here we go.
Get to show it
Here
down.
we go. This is going to be hilarious. He's like, so what have I got here? I need to beat a queen. Oh, that's an ace.
I've not looked.
Oh, that's another ace. Paul Clemens up to 11 bigs, all in blind, and he finds the aces. It's just unheard of.
And Martin's got a queen. He's thinking, I've got a ladder here. There's 0 chance
Yeah.
I'm not laddering here.
Should be a jam for Zex1 with the ace deuce. Only 10 bigs to Clemmy after his treble up.
Obscene.
And he's got 7s!
No,
He's
no.
got pocket 7s!
No.
He's gonna be up to 1.7 milli.
Mate, no, this is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Paul wakes up with 7s after Zeshwan shoves a completely standard shove. And now he's got a chance to be as deep as he's ever been in this tournament. He's got to fade an ace first, though.
Looking for peak as Clemmy. Good start on the King 8-4.
It just doesn't feel like it's coming.
It doesn't.
It just does not feel like it's coming. He's got to feel like it's his day, hasn't he?
Yeah, and on the Queen of Hearts turn, we just don't want to see Barry, and Paul Clements is going to be up to north of 20 BBs.
And Zeshwan's got less. Zeshwan has got less.
It's not even the short stack. What is happening? What a 5 minutes for Paul.
Paul says all of it for his 8 bigs. Oh dear.
All the BB.
Oh dear.
Yeah, problems.
Martin looks down at Ace Queen and says call. So chirping away, Paul Clements is all in with Jack Queen.
You dirty. What are you doing with that? Jesus Christ. Queen. Come on, the jacks. Come on, the hooks.
So Clemmy, Jack Queen against Ace Queen of Martin. Are we heads up? We are on that flop. We need a jack.
Some backdoor straights, but only really a jack that's going to help us at the moment.
We need a jack. It's a 9.
Well. If anyone's going to do it like this, it might be Paul Clements.
A 10, not a jack. Needed. Can he find it? He can't. It's a 6 of diamonds. The window cleaner has come to the end of his shift. Well played, Clemmy.
Yeah, what a run. That is like terrific work. Jack 9 of spades for Rich.
You want to see a flop with the 1 gappers. Queen 7-7. 2 hearts. Flush draw for Martin.
The one that might be able to check raise as well when we've got 8 high here. Just target some king eyes, ace highs to fold out, but not going to get that opportunity. Rich with the knuckle back.
And now hitting the turn, Rich Kelly clawing his way back. 2.5 from Martin.
Just a call from Rich.
Oh, the 9 of hearts, 2 pair for Rich, but it gives us a flush. We can have Queen X as mine. Still,
well, it depends on the size. He's going to have 2 sizes here. He's going to have like smallish size for some Queen X value bets in there, and then he's going to have a more polarizing size for flushes or better, maybe some 7X scattered in there as well. And he's gone for the polar size on the end here. Rich Jack 9 suited, blocking up the boats. Some of the potential snap calls of Martin. Has he got any ideas?
oh, he's got me set all in, and we're
he's
going to get a
gone
call.
for the bluff. Oh, well, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
It's an 8-eye flush.
It is an 8-eye flush, and Rich never does this with a 7 tower. So as Martin here, we only beat a bluff. And what on earth is Rich going to be bluffing? Jack 9 suited actually makes sense. The one blocking up the boats here.
And he says call. He instantly says call, and Martin Reichner's going to be champion. Oh, the fist bump says it all, man.
What a hearty jam.
It says it all. The fist bump says it all.
Power jam from Rich. I don't mind it with the combo blocking up the boats there. And Martin Leknas, 8-high flush, does flick it in. Feels like a flush is too good, heads up. But I don't think we beat anything other than a bluff there as Martin.
Who said?
And we found one of the bluffs.
Who said when he followed the Ace Queen of Diamonds that he's going to go on to win it? And he has done.
So this is a setup, blind on blind, and these two are deep. going on this hand? Open under the gun, 10-9 off. Okay, that's Ali Malou. We understand that. Justin doesn't free bet the queens, which I'm surprised because Ali doesn't like folding to free bets. And then Alan Lee makes a loose pill with the 8-Jack-9 from low jack. Sean with the ace-jack could have potentially squeeze jammed here. Decides to flat. Rostislav wants to call 8-4 offsuit from the cutoff. Mihail with the Jack-10 is in on the button. We're going to need a bigger screen for all these holders.
Oh, Andy gets out of the way with the 10 deuce.
Oh my word.
Oh, what an unbelievable time to squeeze.
What an absolute ridiculous spot for Mr. Duras. And does he just jam? With all these dead calls out there? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls that aren't in the blinds.
Yep.
I could see jam being fine tower because we are going to jam stuff like King Jack suited here, Queen Jack suited, all these type of hands.
No,
but
he's not.
he is going to go for this approach. Which I guess if we are ever going to have some bluffs here that want to be not all in, we are going to have to balance it out with our kings and our aces.
It's just my general response.
So it does make sense, but when there's this many flats out there, Ali Malou out the way, and Justin actually loves this, especially against Robert. He may feel is capable of finding a light squeeze in this given
Just looks
scenario.
like a pretty standard squeeze, doesn't it? Unfortunately for Justin, Rob's got the kings, and he says I'm all in. So we're going heads up, and Justin has got the queens.
And we are back, guys. First hand of the session. You'll see now, clock 30 minutes for the duration of the main event. It could get done this session. 160k BBs now, so 100 bigs in play. By the time we get to the end of the session, we will be playing the 400k level, which would mean 40 bigs in play. So here we go, first hand. ICM Shackles released a bit. Now we're 5-handed. Button jam, Peter. 9 bigs, we got ace-9. If he folds this one, I feel like this is too tight now that we've lost a couple of these short stacks. Locked a bit more money up. Looking to win this thing now. Looks like a man that's going to fold. He said call. And first hand back. Is this going to be the end of the road for Lillian, who has made a terrific run at this? 5 remaining. She's got equity though, 26%. Kings and 3s are the requirement for
Who's
Lillian.
shouting for the 3?
I think a lot of people are.
Who's shouting for the king? There's a 3!
Come on, Lillian.
Come on, Lillian!
So now she's got the fading to do herself. No ace, no 9.
Who's shouting for the 3? Not against anybody else in the entire tournament. But who's shouting for the hold? Oh, and it's another 3. Peter down at 200k. Weebrick, chip leader. Here we go. And there's 22 empty tables in Blackpool, and the big shot is on the closest table to the streaming commentary box. I'm sure they've done that on purpose.
Bradshaw just loves the limelight, don't he?
Entertaining the world.
He just loves the limelight.
He is entertaining out there. Oh, brothers. He's had half a Madri. So we'll move Lillian round so we can see her.
Pete Queen 10 suited. More than good enough. Diamonds are covered. Gonna need to hit.
No deal's done. Queen 10, Peter. King 7, diamonds covered.
Not looking good for Peter.
It is not. And a 10. It is looking all right now. And there's the double. And we might have to take the table sound off, everybody. I know you're messaging that it's table sound is Dalek, so we might have to turn the table sound off. Whatever the problem was, seems to have distorted the sound. We seem to be okay, just not the table. So we'll keep our mic on as much as possible. Paul Worsley still in the building. Played well, did Paul?
I was actually really impressed by Paul. His performance on the feature this week. Seemed pretty clued up. Paul Ace Jack finds this in the cut-off. This is another Paul that I actually think's played pretty well, and we haven't seen much of him on the feature other than the final, but with his stack depth, he's had to play the tight game, and he's done that terrifically, and now we can go for the win with 5 left. Nice little shove, gets it through.
What combination would you recommend for Goliath? I doubt you'll get into the Doubletree Hampton, which is directly at the football ground. But there's so many around within 10-minute drive of the actual football ground and casino. Paul Worsley played the main event. He was Paul Worsley from Manchester, not Paul Worsley from Liverpool. So there's 2 Paul Worsleys, a Paul Worsley and a Paul Worsley. One's from Liverpool.
And one's a Goliath champ.
And one's...
That's the one from Liverpool.
Yes. So we might just catch up there because it slowed down a little.
Wow, I just see Queen Jack of Spades going them up with the 3 bigs.
So still on 5. I think the next time we do see Paul Worsley, it will be at Goliath again, the champion of Goliath. But our Paul Worsley here played well this week. Is Ben Miller still playing? Probably somewhere. They all get good and they broaden the horizons. Hiya, Ravi. Where are you, by the way? Where's Ravi? Is he in Monte Carlo?
I don't know.
Might play London.
Nah, doubt he played London. Probably on his holiday somewhere. Should open this as Frankie. King 6 suited in the cuff. Very similar stack to Brian. He's going to let it go. Might have opened that. Maybe aware of Brian on direct left. It's going to be a walk for Paul.
A walk for Paul with a 9-5. He welcomes that. Just back from Monaco. Nice one, Ravi. Not sure if it was a successful one, but I hope it was. See Longmouth finished 6th in the main. And in the Aussie Millions, Callum Gordon did well. Aussie Millions, I forgot that was on. Callum Gordon's gone to Australia. Wonder if he won a package. So blinds 160,000. 30-minute clock to finish off.
Chunky raise from Brian. Big 3 excising. Don't mind the adjustment against a really shallow depth in the big blind.
There we go. 4 big blinds for Pete Charalambos. And Ravi cashed everything and not many bullets. Well done, Ravi. Guessing we'll see you in Luton. Hopefully less than 2 hours for us. We didn't start until 2 p.m. because Blackpool had a fun run and closed the prom earlier today.
Yeah, late one. Late one.
Yeah. Hopefully crown a champion before 1 a.m.
It all evens out over the year, though. Right, we get some 6:30, 7 finishes sometimes. We get some 2, 3 in the morning finishes sometimes.
Yeah, swings and swongs.
Exactly that.
As Dave Blacklaw would say.
I remember we finished the voyage about 6:30, 7 on Thursday, so it all evens out.
Yeah, 7:30, wasn't it? Bang on. When we finished, it just, like I said, it all evens itself out.
See you in Luton, rough stop.
You work a late one, you have an early finish.
And Peter finds a pair, and he's only got 3.5 bigs back.
And
so
I can't see how we can fold.
Well, we're always flipping at what best, so it's I doubt Lillian's doing this with ace 2 suited. Monster sizing choice, 4.5 BBs.
Well, he has. He's folded to leave himself 3 blinds. And then Frankie says, have it. Not bad. Numbers got over the line with the main event and the voyage. Slight unders on the big shot and the seniors. But overall, decent. Had a laugh. Andy Bradshaw winning the high roller. And he's still entertaining everybody in the big shot.
This is a bit of a setup one when they're short. Peter's loving this. He's like, how on earth am I up against Jacks here? I've shoved for 4 BBs, 3.5. I've somehow run into hooks here.
So Peter, for just less than 4. Needs an ace or a queen. Well, Pete is out.
No
Pete
help.
Charalambos, no help. Well played, sir. Good grinding from Pete Charalambos. 5th for £7,140. Brian and Frankie, 34 bigs each. Lillian on 20. Paul Orrit on 11. We're down to 4. Age limit for the seniors is 50.
Ladders for Lillian, says Lime. Lillian's going to get a walk. Three locals in the top 4, says Anthony Byers. Probably. Did Mukhtar win one?
Mukhtar Ahmed, no second.
Second a couple of times, I think it was, yeah.
Mukhtar was second to Keith, wasn't he, when he got anti-rail by all his mates?
Fives for Brian. Just jams the lot in. 20 BBs of Lillian. To be fair, it's quite a nice jam. 20 BBs of Lillian, 9 BBs of Paul. Like that from Brian. She's got some support in the chat.
Certainly has.
She's sitting there playing her game. I don't think she realises how many people are rooting for her and cheering her on.
I have no idea who's left in the G300. It's in London. Check the app for the G300. Don't know if Luke's still in, but we're in Blackpool for the 888. The G300 is in London. Check the app for the details of London. See if we can see London. Quick update from down the Vic. Still going on. Still 7. It's playing as long as this one. They've not lost anybody in 90 minutes. Everybody wants a label.
This has got to go for Paul. I might even go for Ray, a cute little Ray's call here. It's going to just go for Jam. Brian out the way.
So still on 4. Might even be a walk.
He walked there last time, Brian. This time,
Raises up. Oh, Lillian. Oh, it's not with ace 10. Do you mind just saying I'm all in?
she may do.
Nope, calling out the call. Working out the chips for the call. What do I need?
Carl Lakeland says, before this ends, lads, thanks for the comms this week. No good for me at the table. Some bad beats, but that's the game. Good luck to the remaining, especially the Blackpool folk, but come on, Lillian. Cheers, Carl. Lovely looking flop for Lillian here. Top 2 pair with our ace 10. Brian going to check it on over with bottom. Lillian with around half pot. And this is going to be a tough spot with bottom. Usually we're not folding pairs blind on blind, but against this size on mono with no heart in our hand, maybe one that Brian just wants to let go, as he does. It's been a good week. We've enjoyed it. Always enjoy coming to Blackpool, to be fair. It's nice when you can just pop to spoons on your dinner break sometimes. And,
Yeah.
quickly get something over the road. Have a little go in the arcades, 2p machines. It's a good scene, Blackpool. I like that the casino's on the sea as well. How you doing, John Gavin?
How we doing, John?
Ranger and Tonto.
Hi-yo, Silver, away! Lone Ranger on a Saturday morning. Bang classic TV. Just about remember it, me. It was early 70s.
Lillian upstairs with the jacks up to 700k. Bit of a small size. May get Frankie to come along here with position. I'd personally call that as Frankie when we get that direct price in position. Maybe just a bit wary of Lillian. But even if we can hit our king, we've got 3 out, or as long as we're not up against aces or kings. Nice little price. I don't know it, John Gammon, you're right. When I actually read it quickly, I thought you was talking about the dog from Wizard of Oz.
That's Toto.
Yeah, I know, but I read it quickly and I'm like, yeah.
Toto, come here, Toto. There's a storm.
But then I saw the N in the name. 10-8 suited for Lillian. She was on the wine to start. She then went to the Star of Brahmins.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, if I had that much, I'd be on the floor somewhere. Because them stars, they go to your head. They really do.
So Brian on the way, leaning an ace jack of diamonds, raising from gun. Look at these.
A little glass of Malbec before bed for Kev
Nice one.
as he watches. I would say final knock-ins, but the way today's gone.
Oh, this has got another hour to go yet. Easy. I'd say 1 AM this one. I'm going for a 1 AM finish. We did start at 2 PM. Bradshaw's still in the big shot.
How do you know that?
I'm just wildly guessing, I think. I know I've not seen him, but I'm just having a guess.
Yeah, well, Lillian's got the chip lead. Four twos for Brian. Keeps getting these raggy hands when folded around to him. Can't do anything now when you shake your head while you're pillying the cards.
You can't do any bluffing then, can you? And Lillian had him crushed with 5-3. Chip leader, Lillian Welsh.
Yeah, prizes at the bottom of your screen and comes in the chat. Oh, Wellywanger, 10,455 will actually break Lillian's biggest live cash. I'll pull her up. Kev says he can hear him from Staffordshire. Funny, Cav come over because obviously Bradshaw was, this was when we were on break, Bradshaw was being a bit loud. Someone jokingly at the table said, can we get the floor involved here? This man's out of hand. Cav comes over and he goes, yeah, no one can control him. You just got to let him be. Can't control Bradshaw. They all seem to know each other on that final table. I know Keith's there as well. But seems a friendly bunch in the big shot final. Maybe a lot of locals. King 4 for Lillian. Oh, nice little upstairs raise there. Little King 4 off. Nice little choice. Finds the offsuit high-low.
32 bigs, chip leader. This is Paul Lorrick's biggest cash as well.
Yeah, 500 buy-in for this one. Welly Wenger. Frankie Mock's biggest cash as well.
Yep. 3 out of the 4. Biggest cash.
Queen Jack for Brian. Makes it 410. Anyone could win this. I think
Anybody.
Welly Wenger.
Yep. One big hand. You got a new chip leader.
$38 places paid in this one. Could actually be a really tiny spot to free bet here as Frankie. Little 1.2. Just going to show the king. And Brian slaps down the queen eye. Have some of that. Folding a king. Showing the pre-flop bluff. I got you to fold a better hand, mate. How'd you like them apples? Shows him the queen jack. I haven't seen enough of these 4 play Welly Wenger to answer that question.
Lillian with an ace.
Yeah, I'm surprised you folded that. I'm going to leave room for blind on blind between Frankie and Brian. Even getting to this point of the tournament, you got people 20 deep still making it 2 big blinds, small blind versus big here. It's pretty insane. Like maybe you could get to like a stack depth of like 8 big blinds where it's okay. 8 bigs are reflective in the small, but this stack depth just doesn't achieve anything. I say it so often, like a broken record. These 2 big blind sizings out of position, small versus big. Brian just gets to call everything because he's got position. You may knock out 7 deuce, 8-3, but like 95% of range, Brian's just going to continue. So we're just now out of position as Frankie. We're playing a bigger pot. Like you just want to have as much fold equity as possible, and you just have hardly any when you go 2 bigs. Maybe you knock out, as I say, the bottom 5%, but even getting to this stage at the business end. 9 on the river. And Brian river in second pair here. Probably going to be paying because Frankie, with the check call on the flop, not going to have a tremendous amount of jack X. And
Check,
wow,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, if he bets, he gets called.
How's Brian not bet either, to be fair? I'm like, you got to... That was...
Frankie Mock, just chip leader over Lillian Welsh. 4 left.
Yeah, I was gutted as well today, John, with the football. I actually had a huge moan up earlier, so I'm not doing any more talking about the football today.
4 left. 888 Blackpool. Hi.
Oh,
Do we need a hot drink at this time of night?
could I have just an ice water, please? That would do, mate.
I'll have a large Woodford Reserve on the rocks with a squeeze of lime and a little splash of Coke, please. No. That's what I'd really like.
Finding the buttons and everything.
That's exactly what I'd really like right now. Really, 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 and make it a large one. In fact, 2 fingers probably would be lovely. But on the other hand, I want a tea or coffee. Do you know what?
Iced coffee.
Can I please have a peppermint tea?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Very well done.
But the first drink was the much preferable one, thanks very much.
See what I can
But
do.
unfortunately, peppermint tea, please. Thank you. There we go, drinks are in, obviously.
Lauren McCready says, "Go on, Lillian, some comeback." One of the shorter stacks today she was as well. I think a lot of people forget that. She didn't really have many chips. Would have been an outsider if there was a book.
A good old Woodford old-fashioned. Proper top drink, that. Kevin? Top drink.
Thanks, Lime. Thanks for backing me up. I've been quiet for about 3 hours about the football,
Yes.
but I did have a rant. I'm allowed a rant once in a while.
Round to Lillian. Second in chips.
I think-
Paul Orrick sticking around as well on 10.
I think that might be a jam tower. I actually feel like that might be like anything sort of suited there. I'm very chilled, Lime. Anyone that sort of knows me, I'm a very chilled guy, but that got under my skin today, the football result, after I went on break and saw what occurred.
Yeah.
Very rarely I blow my top, but today was needed.
4 left, 888 Blackpool. 11:35 p.m. Oh, where's the Woodford Reserve with the squeeze of lime and a splash of Coke? Well, go on, then I'll have to have peppermint tea instead then.
Oh, that's vodka, not water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Looked after us again. We got the old peppermint tea for a bit of a freshener.
Brighton, Queen 5 suited, opens. Lillian, Ace 9 of diamonds, makes the call. Frankie is suited.
Yeah. Evening, Ryan. Back in, and Brian and Lillian are still in it.
What a flop here for Lillian.
Top pair, not flush draw. Have a bet. Brian's going for a lead.
He's the pre-flop aggressor. I'd still be checking this heavily over to Lillian with a lot of our range, out of position to her, get more information with that check about what she's working with. Frankie not going to overcall now. I guess he's getting a decent price, but even still, well, he is going to overcall. Like, I prefer overcalling hands like 4. If we're going to overcall bottom pair, prefer overcalling like 4 deuce of clubs or king 4 of clubs. So when we make 2 pair on the turn, it's clean.
Boom.
Where,
we have a clear leader.
Yeah. Whereas when we make hit the 10, 8, 6 and Jack 8 both get there as well. So like, if we're going to appeal bottom pair, maybe want to have one that can draw to clean 2 pairs rather than ones that bring straight draws in. But now we get hit. Lillian with the 400k. And she's actually going to put a bit of a gap between her and the rest after this hand. It's been a great one today,
It
hasn't
has.
it, Net Jam? It's been a very good stream. It was slow a bit when we got to the bubble, but as soon as that bubble burst, just loads of all-ins, and we've got a right bunch left in this final four. And even the final table was great when it started.
Is Frankie local, is he? You look at his ending mob and you don't know because he's obviously got not too many cashes, is he?
Yes,
Is he studying round here? Is he studying in Preston or something like that?
maybe
Is
he's a
he at
youngster.
uni in Preston or uni in Blackpool? Don't know too much about Frankie, to be honest. Tell us stories, Ryan. Tell us stories. Do you know what? If I'm speaking to Lillian as winner, I'll even let her sit where she is. Well, maybe pull around a bit. We'll have a sit down. Yeah, is he a uni in Blackpool? Well, there's definitely colleges.
Yox, do you want to know what happened in the football today?
He knows. He's on the wind-up.
Neftchi Baku beat Shamaki 3-0 in the Azerbaijan League. Great game. Honestly, watch the highlights, mate. I haven't stopped talking about it all day. Azerbaijani League, Neftchi Baku against Shamakai. They won 3-0. Great game. Give it a watch. Sorry, Mickey Graham, mate. You know the result now. Bryant finds ladies here. Not really got much wiggle room. It looks like he's going to go for a free bet, not all in out position. Gonna go for a little flat here. Gonna bring Lillian in. Dicey from Brian.
Oh, right.
I can see it with aces. Queens is a bit. Oh, and here we go.
8, 9 deuce, 2 clubs.
Pair flush draw for
Picking
Lillian.
your own flops. Lillian's just picking flops for a laugh. Top pair flush draw last time. We've got a pair and a flush draw this time.
$500k from Brian, and Lillian has to see a river.
And Brian just looks across as if saying, "What you got here? What are you calling with?"
Yeah, not sure what Frankie's thinking about here. Yeah, we get a
Me
okay
neither.
price, but we got gut shot.
Yeah, in the bin. Off to the river. Oh, nails it.
Lillian's going to have 8 million. Lillian's going to have nearly 8 million.
And Brian just snapped calls and she's going to see the bad news of the flush.
She's got half the chips in place.
Slaps down the queens.
Come on, the Lillian.
Lillian's got 8 million. Lillian with 8 million. Blind for this is 560. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, it was a clear flower, Yox. Declan Rice, obviously bear hugging the West Ham attacker, interlocked his fingers as well around his waist.
All right, it's finished now. Get over it.
I'm disappointed in
Get
myself.
over it. It's finished. It was a foul.
I'm not going to mention Vicario about how the exact same thing happened in the Spurs game and it weren't given. Right, that's enough.
We're on about Lillian now. It's all about Lillian.
A bit. I let myself down. It's late.
It's only late 'cause we started at 2. Let's do this. Lillian has half the chips in play, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know. Here we go, Brian. The Weebrick with the Jack 10. Paul Orrit has the best of it. Well, that helps.
That helps a lot. Dead.
There we go. Brian's going to double up to 2.7.
They're going to leave Paul really short now, though. Just 2 big blinds. He's going to need a bit of luck to spin that up. It's out of our hands now.
Yep.
Need the cards to fall to spin a stack back up.
But he can. We know that. Lillian's on fire, rest at table petrified. Lillian's on fire. Na 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 na. She might need a glass of wine soon.
Still, it's Madry now by the looks of things. She's got it all in there. Star, bit of wine today, bit of Madry. Yeah. I don't follow the English league because of the corruption, guys. Don't even know who's on tomorrow.
And Brian with his 10. Show you the payout straight after this hand. We'll bring it up on screen. All in for Paul, King, Queen. Brian's going to call with ace 10.
Well, he doesn't need to call.
Oh, he's raised to 425. Yeah. So Brian's raised exactly what it is.
I know what Frankie's thinking here about calling and checking it down, but with this dusty hole in, like we don't want to call and like give Paul a treble up, rather than a double up for when he beats Brian, but he is still going to flick it in with the dust.
Okay. Well, they're both flopping as well. Looks like checking down.
Oh, what a turn card for
boom!
Paul.
Get the check mark, baby. Get me a treble up. You're going to check it down. I'm going to show you the nuts. Boom. Never gives in. Paul Orrit. Final table of the G200 here in Blackpool in March. Still surviving. Not put a foot wrong, not played too many hands, but no need to. Whenever he's short, just watched it all unfold. And things were good.
And in 12 minutes' time, guys, we're going into 300k.
Yep.
If we've still got 4 left, that means average stack's going to be like 13 big blinds, 12.5 big blinds. It's Suited King for Paul. Got to take this for 7. Not going to take this one. has been fairly snug, keeping it that way, but suited king on the button when we got 7 bigs, and we're 4-handed now. Things have changed. We've outlasted a lot of opponents. We've locked up a decent amount of buy-ins. Now we want to try and play for this win. We're the outright short stack. We need to be making chips. Would have got the jam through. And now Frankie's turn to put the pressure on. Gets Brian to fold the queen high.
Payouts, there they are. 10,455 next out. 15,755 for third. 23.7 and 35,355 pounds for the win. When we get there in about an hour and a half's time. I think the 400k mark is 20 bigs each, I think.
Ace king for Brian.
Just gonna raise. I see a flop, Lillian.
Yeah, going for a cute little raise call here as Brian. Ace king, no action.
Shows ace king.
I counted 5, BB. One with interlock fingers. Sorry, Mickey Graham.
Is that only 2 likes on YouTube?
Yeah, we had to reset, didn't we? So because of the little outage for a couple of minutes.
Lillian is 83. She's 10 years older than Brian. And I think Brian won the Blackpool Poker League last month or the month before. Loves it, does Brian? Been an absolute stalwart in Blackpool's poker scene for the last 20 years plus.
Yeah, might look to raise call this one as Brian. King 10 suited here for Lillian. Not going to entertain it for 11. I'm going to get this through as Weebrick.
Some people might take that King 10. All the best, Nige. Never see you again when we're in Blackpool. I'll send you a message now I know that you're back in St Anne's. Happy Nige. Either send us a reminder or send us a message on Messenger or wherever, and we'll have a pint on the prom when I'm back. Back in stands.
Am I allowed to reply to HBS?
No.
Okay. I'm going to ask Tara every time I can reply to a comment.
You had your hour rant.
I did.
Lime Ricky nearly banned you.
Yeah, she did.
It's finished, it's over, it's done with. Nothing we can do about it. We're concentrating on Lillian.
Ace suited for Frankie here. Maybe one that actually flats from big. It's going to reshove, but like Brian probably doesn't call. Ace 7, but Ace 9 probably does. Like when you get in these sort of areas of what's the calling range, what is going to fold, then it can make for good flats, and especially nice to have some coverage on ace high boards as well. Going to show Brian the ace 8 suited. Frankie gets it through.
39 bigs, Lillian. Paul back down to 5 bigs. Lines up to 200k. They're on, is it 250 next or is it straight at 3? 153 next, isn't it? It is indeed.
Am I allowed to reply to Yox? I'm upset because they didn't give the foul, Yox. That's why I'm upset.
Well, how does Yox know when he asked you what happened to the
I
football?
don't know. That's why I'm upset, because they didn't give the foul.
Oh,
You can't bear hug someone and interlock your fingers.
no, it's true. Are they still playing in that closer or the big shot? How many's in the big shot?
Does your number still end in Phil?
Yes,
Yes, there you go.
it does. Send me a WhatsApp.
Oh my word, this is a setup. A bit of a setup here for Frankie. Lillian, the opener with the ace-9 suited, and I feel like I'd call here as Lillian, but she's going to let it go. It's a good fold, and Frankie doesn't know it, but he's only got 1-9 to find.
Brian's going to double. Brian's going to double. Going to be Frankie down at 2.4 with the blinds at 300 very soon. There we go. Back to 5 million. Four minutes to go till the end of this level. And then we go to 150, 300,000. Wowzers.
Imagine a Lillian Brian heads up. It would just be one for the ages here in Blackpool.
You're absolutely right. Tonight's stream sponsored by Orlix.
How are we doing, Jace? Oh, our fitness fanatic. Oh, Jace.
Well, Jason and Zena.
J Tower, awesome coverage as always. Just captured my first ever nebula galaxy with the telescope over the moon. No pun intended.
Wow. That's some telescope. Must be a clear night wherever you are.
That's Lillian with the open. I really hope she calls this off tower. It's 375 we need to call to win 1.375. She's already got 400 in over the line.
Lillian with a 10-9.
She is going to call it off. Good to see. Could have just opened jammed as Lillian, but once we make this 400k, got to call off and Jack 3 out in front for Paul here. But basically a coin flip. I know what the chat's rooting for, and that is not it. Paul just fading eights.
Oh, an 8!
888 at the 888. Dead on the turn for Paul. Great run from him.
Oh, well done, Mr. Orrit.
5-figure payday. But Lillian Welch,
Off the chips in play again, baby.
she is on fire.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're down to 3. Whoosh.
Eastie's just come back. He's got the Lillian question mark in the chat. Mate, it's been a show. You need to go watch it back. It's been a show. Think. Eastie plays every single UKPL.
Yeah.
Never made a final table.
Yeah.
Lillian, first one in Blackpool, UKPL, final table.
Final 3.
Let's see if I can get her number, Eastie. See if we can get some coaching for you.
If you want a guest appearance on your live stream on Tuesday, Lillian will probably be available because the card room's closed here in Blackpool.
I agree with that comment as well, Eastie. No one can go to bed. Everyone's staying up for this.
This is amazing.
Will she close it out? King 8-6 here, blind on blind. Let's see a nice stab from Frankie here. Spade in hand, 3 to a straight. Knock out some queen highs, knock out better jack highs. He's going to go with check. And looks like it's Brian.
Nine says I can't go to bed now. Nobody can. This is unbelievable.
Ivy's up at 5:30. We'll want to see Lillian go all away.
Go on there, Lillian. How are we doing, Stato?
It doesn't surprise me, Stato, to be fair.
I didn't even know there was a book, to be fair.
No, there weren't, I don't think. We only do the GUKPTs on Grosvenor. Don't think 88 Sport run one.
How are we doing, Stato? Are you in Monte Carlo? Or have been in Cyprus or wherever around?
It's obviously been Monty, surely.
Yeah.
He'll probably be in Luton next week.
Yeah. Conor O'Driscoll winning 2. Yeah. Down to 3.
6-5 suit for Brian. She's been raising a lot in this spot into Lillian's big, but a nice one to complete here. Lillian going to check her option.
King 4-4, 2 pair, Lillian. Rob Murphy sat in hospital bed but enthralled with this. Well, hope you get one soon, whatever it is, Robert.
Queen of Hearts rig up. Lillian not going for value there. Might have gone for a little bet with the king. I'm going to check it back. Maybe worried about some trips lurking.
Na 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 na.
Freeze for Brian on the button, free-handed. Interesting one. It's just going to open jam for 17, thereabouts. Lillian out of the way with the ace, and it's a snap call from Frankie.
Sixes. Going to double up over Brian's pocket threes. The last lady to win on here was Marta. Indeed it was, in Reading, in the Southern Poker Open.
Oh, and that is not good for Brian, but Frankie almost there for a double. We got running straights, and that will seal the deal on the turn.
Oh, what's happening here? Nothing. No, no dealer. I wonder what they were doing there. No dealer.
Lillian could become the oldest winner since Keith Johnson won Luton last year, says Stato. I think the old Bill are actually still looking for Keith after that performance. What he done to Mukhtar. That was in the high roller though, weren't it?
Brilliant. Oh dear.
How are we doing? Igorogoras. Hope I pronounced that right. I said last knock-ins about an hour ago and Tower said probably not. And I'm not going to say it this time because I do expect this to finish very soon. Just blinds catching up. 25 minutes time, we're going into 400k, 40 bigs in play. Something has to give. But can anyone stop Lillian?
Half the chips in play. Keith went deep in Monte Carlo APT. Nice one. Go on the Blackpool regs. It's like a scene from Cocoon. How are we doing, Rick? Glad you tuned in at this late stage.
Probably just a jam for Frankie. Sends it in for 14. Won't be any action from Brian. Whole chat box hoping to see aces appear in a second. Top left. And it's King 8 for Lillian, has to fold.
What a week. What a climax. What an ending. Amazing. Absolutely loving this. It's what dreams are made of. Young lad coming to the stage in Blackpool, oh Frankie. Brian, UKPT winner 2008, still playing, winning Blackpool Poker Leagues every month. And Lillian just loves it. Turns up, doesn't ask what the game is, just plays it. If it's a satellite, she'll ask what the prize is at the end when she's got a prize.
She's on the wine early afternoon. She
Star
moved
Brahman.
on to the Star of Brahman, and she's gone for the late hour Madri now. So I can't imagine how she's feeling inside with all the adrenaline running this deep in the tournament, and then you also got all this alcohol flowing through the system. But she's still smiling.
Just the best.
2.5x open from Brian here. Queen 3 off for Frankie. Doubt he's going to do much here against the larger sizing. Yeah, Nick's still in the 8-8 poker team. Goras, you just may not see him much because he don't run very deep that often. But he's still part of the team.
He is.
Saw him this week. He actually done a stint in comms with us this afternoon.
He did indeed.
I
Thanks.
hope he's not listening because he'll never do a stint again after
Gave
that
us-
line.
Gave us a bit of time to have a bit of lunch. Good job as well. With the length of this one.
He's talking about David and Nick,
All right.
not Easty.
East is streaming on Tuesday. I'm guessing Josh will be as well.
Jack 5 suited for Frankie. That guy for both, so going to be seeing some turns.
10 on the turn.
And not often you have a double getting with one card, but 7 working both ways for Brian. And with a club in hand, seems like a tidy little barrel here. Loving this from Weebrick. Yeah, nice little play from Brian. Can't really do much there with a dry gutty as Frankie. Ace 4 for Frankie on the button for 12. Maybe happy to send this one.
Well, get that Man United shirt out there for TV.
Keith's just so interested all the time.
Ah, it's because he wants it on telly.
Who's he got action or someone? Oh, Littlewood.
No idea.
He's just over there like a shot.
Oh. Oh, what's happening here? We have asked for a count. Can we have a count, please? Can we indeed?
Are you 38 quid?
Can we? Lillian's a bit carded. It looks like they're looking at numbers, obviously. So they are looking at numbers. They're going to have a quick chat. See what happens. See what they say with this. Simon's there waiting for the exact chip counts. So we're still chatting. How good has it been to watch? How good. When you get your date, they're just working out all the chips. They've got the chips in front of Lillian and Brian. So they're doing it exact, as you do, for an ICM. There'll be a certain amount to play off for, which will be about £7,000, I reckon. So where's Frankie? So they sat down. That's what they've been told it is. Frankie will get 21.7. 21.7 to Brian. And Lillian 23.9. And 7.5. 7. Have you just done another fun run?
Yeah.
7.5 to play for.
I hadn't done my warm down yet. I just remembered after today, you need to do a warm down, Archer. So I thought I'd get it in now before we finish.
So there we go. That is what the numbers are being proposed. Oh, shaking hands already. Look at that. Come on. Woo, woo. 23,890. They're shaking hands. We're playing on for £7,500. Boom shot. Oh, the crowd goes wild. Get in. Well done, you three.
Yeah, going to move them round. 7.5k left to be played for.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Give me an L. Give me an I. Give me an L. What you got? Well, I ain't no Auntie Lou.
I ain't got.
And I never knew she was a Lillian until she passed away. Oh, I just knew her as Auntie Lou.
What do you think her name was?
I didn't know. Yeah, because I was only a kid. I was only about 10 when she died. We went to my Auntie Lil's every day. Well, once a week after school. She lived in a nice big house. And just me Auntie Lil. And that was it. Never knew it was a Lillian until she passed away. So there we go. It's been a great final table. It has indeed. It's been a great day. I know it's late, but we started late. Started at 2 because of the fun run this morning in Blackpool that closed the prom for an hour or two.
Eights for Brian, first hand off the deal. Would like to see Ray's call here, free-handed. He's 15 bigs, but wants some smaller pocket pairs to do some reshoving from the blinds. And Stella's off to bed. And first hand, here we go. And someone's going
plays
to be...
itself anyway.
Yeah, we're either going to be having someone that's left crippled and basically out, or we're going to be heads up first hand here. It's a coin flip. Frankie Ace King suited. Brian with the festival nuts. Oh, that's not the window card you want to see, and no runners available. So we have 2 chances at an 8 here.
An 8. O'Brien is down to about 400k. 340k is down to. That's it. Nice one, Nige. Off to bed. Well played. They've chopped it up. So the Weebrick are blind with the blinds at 300k. We're going to 400 next. 20 big blinds each. Certainly shouldn't be getting into the 500,000 blinds. You wouldn't have thought. What did Bradshaw shout then?
I just hear someone go floor, and Bradshaw just goes, no! I don't know if it was to do with that, but we've still got the big shot final table next to us, just on the other side of the door. They could have put them in the other end of the
They could have put them anywhere, but no, we'll stick them to the closest to the final table. Riff-raff, that's what they are, riff-raff. So Brian's all in. Lillian says, come on then, I've got a king and a 6, and Frankie's got a king and a queen. Should just call, probably check it down.
No.
No?
No.
Why?
We're playing Chippy V Tower. We're playing for 1 prize.
Oh yes, we'll just chop the money.
Should be bumping this up as Frankie here. You
We
don't want Lillian to realise he's... Well, that's a fair flop for Brian. He's almost got
Look at the
check mark.
smile on Brian's face there. That's a giveaway. He's like, yeah, try and win this off me, will you?
Well, there's this route for Frankie.
Yeah, he's going to gladly turn over the 5-4 of hearts, his old Weebrick. I'll have one of them, and I'll have one of them as well.
Up to 940.
There we go. But yes, I should have pumped it up, because now we can only win the 7.5k with all the chips in the box.
There's no ladder, so we just want to flush Lillian's equity out of there. king is good enough. Blind on blind here and for free. We've probably got to call this off as Lillian. Has she called? Yes, she has called.
A 7 and an 8. Brian's always on the comeback trail. He doesn't lie down easily.
Well, if he wins this one, suddenly got 7.
Yep.
Well, Brian catches a 6, but up and down, and 7 and 8's working for Lillian.
4s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. And it's another 6. Brian up to 2 million. 7 bigs, actually.
Look at the smile on Brian's face. He thought he was done and dusted when he was left with 1 big, but 1 big to victory
Yep.
is for sure on now. 7, double up again. Suddenly above average. This is the main event, Yamo. This is the main.
Yeah. 2 hours late starting, which means 2 hours late finishing. Always around about 11 or 12 hour stream on the final day of an 888. But it's been an absolute class act from Lillian, Weebrick, and Frankie, and everybody else on the final table. They've chopped the money. You want to see the deal? That's the deal that they've done. 7,500 to play on for. They've chopped it 23, 21, 21. Very nice indeed.
Frankie 4-3 on the button, out the way. Going to have plenty of jams here as Brian, but not with this one. Oh, he is going to still send the 6-3 off. We do only have 7 bigs. And Queen Jack suited. Here we go. Got a call here as Lillian. I'm hoping she does.
Call. Go on, Lillian. No, Lillian. Lillian. Oh, slight misstep. Lillian won't have studied a hand in poker ever. Won't have done anything about solving anything.
Weebrick's got queens
God
now.
bless her, she's 83. She loves the game, turns up in Blackpool twice a week, sits down, plays. If she wins, she wins. If she loses, she'll go to the slots and have 20 quid and then she'll go back home. Brian with queens.
He had one big blind.
Oh, Lillian with ace king.
Classic.
18 years ago.
Two.
Brian had queens.
Was it really?
Against ace king.
Did he really?
To win it. And it came ace king on the flop and a queen on the river.
Well, is it going to be deja vu
Oh
here?
my word. All those years ago, this very same hand gave Weebrick the title. Wow. And a king on the flop.
Is it going to be shades of 18 years ago?
Yeah. Ace on the turn, queen on the river.
Imagine.
This is it. Oh.
And a 9 on the turn. So just down to 2 outs as Brian Clark here.
And it's a 10. Brian Clark, the Weebrick. 21,000 for Weebrick. Fantastic effort from one of the best in Blackpool. He has loved it. Smile on his face. Loves the game. And we are now heads up with Lillian on the right and Frankie Mock on the left. You need all the chips now for the extra 7.5 grand. And that is it. Well done, Brian. Brilliant effort.
I think we're going to go straight to it, guys. After that hand should give Lillian a slight chip lead going into this heads up against Frankie. How is this one going to be played out?
Awesome.
Can
You must secretly be glad Weebrick didn't win. Who said we am, are you sure? The interview would have been impossible without a chance. Get away, it's old cracking old Brian. It would have been great to do it all again with Brian Clark after all these years. He has served the community well.
Yeah, he's a gent. Yeah, a lot of time for Brian. Always says hello, always
Yep.
tries to tell you hand history. You get about 8 different hands moulded into one, but
Yeah.
a lot of time for Brian. And up to 600. Frankie with the 5 deuce here. Heads up. He's going to have a look. Aaron Lillian, top pair. Frankie middle. Should be getting some chips here. 400. Frankie having to call.
Yep. No spades in play. Might go check, check, and does. And might go check, check again. And we'll show a 10, we'll show a 5. Yep, check, check, what a 10. Lillian up to 9 million. Blinds at 300k and 400k in 2 minutes.
It is her second final this week. We mentioned that earlier. She's
Yep.
on the final of the voyage. Hey, deuce. Fine to fold, no ante. There is ever ante, heads up. You need to play everything. If it's a full ante, no ante, a deuce into the muck.
I've said that before, Yamo. She just turns up, she pays whatever it is to buy into. If it's a satellite, she'll ask at the end what the prizes are and what event it is. She'll take a ticket and then go and play it. She's just awesome.
And 400k.
Raise
big
it up,
blind.
Frankie. Raise it up, Frankie. Makes it 6. Lillian's going to call. Frankie's got to win every chip to get the 7,500. We need to be raising a lot.
Finally get to see Frankie's face. Mask is off.
All right. So we're on 29 and 24, 25. Was it 300k with 16 million in play, 50 big blind in play, just over.
Yeah, as I always say with these finish times from probability, the blind level that it will finish most often for this one was probably 200k. 75, 70 bigs in play, like that's going to be the ballpark most of the time.
We're going to double that.
Maybe my worst performance ever in terms of guessing the finish time, I think. Nine 6 against the 7-3. Anyone going to bluff at it? We got 9 high
We need
versus
to bluff.
a
We
3.
need to do things. We need all the chips, Frankie.
He's got a 3. He can show down. I thought Lillian might have a stab. I'm guessing the family's watching. They may just have it on the telly. I can guarantee a lot of Lillian's family are tuned in right now.
Yes.
You can just put it on the YouTube on the telly these days, so they won't be in the chat boxes. Probably got it on the big telly, all watching. They have done a deal, Cosmin. I'll show you that deal now.
They have indeed. There's 7.5 to play for. So we need all the chips now to get the 7.5. We need to be aggressive.
It's just heads up. Nowhere to hide, heads up.
Absolutely. It's gone quiet in there. Has the
Big shot finished.
has the big shot finished?
Shall we have a look with everyone? Might as well pull it out. Anything action happens heads up, we can go to it. I've lost the app on me.
Indeed. Chopped it 4 ways.
Nice.
Chopped it 4 ways. Danny Hawkes, Danny White, Andy Bradshaw, and Keith Littlewood got most of it.
Did he really?
And the trophy.
Oh, that's going to be...
Well done, Keith.
Keith's got only... Yeah, he's only got 8 cashes, so... That could be decent for Keith. The problem with Keith, he's a busy man and he's got a lot of other ventures, so he doesn't get to play many stops. But if he strung a few more of these together, you never know. You just never know. How many runners that get out of the cup?
About
Big shot.
80 something. 88 something. Let's have a look at details. 85. £175 buying.
Yeah, only 16 points for that one.
16 points for Keith. Jordan Flint. That's Spuddy's. That can't be Spuddy's lad. I know it's Spuddy's Jordan Bennickett. Might be. Brandon Shields cashed. Min cash. Amazing. Something's going to have to give very soon. 20 to 1 in the morning. Lillian, 83. Oh, don't mind me telling everybody. Don't know, Nige. We're in Luton. Show you the Luton. Where's Luton? Where is it? It's there. That's the highlights of the Luton Festival that starts on Thursday this week. But we're there in 10 days' time. We're there 10 days' time with the mini final, the high roller final on the Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we concentrate on the main event. But they're the big ones. Full schedule on the app for Luton. They have a G500 as well.
Nice.
Which is a biggie.
Seems like it's just going to be waiting for 2 hands to collide tower. There's no...
They're just checking there's no aggression.
Literally not a stab.
Frankie should realise this and just start putting chips in the middle.
We've not had a single stab yet as a bluff, and
No, not one.
it does look like Frankie's going to... Okay, he's not going to find it. He's going to
No.
go for the check back.
I'm going to chop it up because this will go check.
Nah, that's good. At least he is going to find a little bit here. We are seeing a bit of aggression, but
There we go. Timed aggression.
even at 40 bigs in play, I feel like maybe a case of 2 hands colliding pre-flop or 2 big flops for both. In 20 minutes time. I can't remember what I said, but I said I'd do something silly if we got to the next break. because it didn't seem possible. In 20 minutes' time, we will be there.
Indeed. Hey, Paula. Hope things are well. Been a great watch, Phil and Jay. Lillian for the ladies and the seniors. Thanks for the great stream, guys. Cheers, Paula. Even though the chopped it, still playing for 7.5. It's a lot of money. And I'm going to check it back as Frankie.
Hit a pair now as Frankie.
This is going check.
Yeah, I kind of like the check though from Frankie out.
Oh, no, it's not. Come on, Lillian.
That's a nice stab.
Go on, Lillian.
Nice little stab. Target some better queen highs to fold.
Love
Target
it.
some king highs. We've got 3 to flush, 3 to straight over card. Actually got a barrel now.
Absolutely.
Has to barrel now.
Yeah, do it again, Lillian. No, Lillian. We've got the flush draw, we've got the straight draw, we've got everything. But you might get a pin. Hopefully we get a massive raise. Yep, counting it out already. Love it. Make it 2 million. I'll just call it. Oh, no, she doubled it. By the looks of that. Here we go. Let's go, Lillian. Back up to 10 million. 10 million for Lillian. Frankie has to click back.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for the offer. King Jack suit
Aye.
for Frankie.
This is going to be one where we're going to need 2 hands to collide, or this is going on till 4 in the morning. 7.5 grand to play for. Still waving at the fans.
Phil Dennison in the chat. Phil Dennison!
Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody want to play a 1-2 cash game in Blackpool, come to the table right now.
How are we doing, Phil?
Anyway, Phil, good luck when you do the walk in the Liverpool to Leeds Canal Walk. Good luck, sir. Doing it for charity.
Another late one for us, yes. Leeds
Yes.
was late last week as well, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it's these day twos. When GKPT, when you have a day 3, obviously it's totally different. When you have a day 2 that you've starting the final day with 50 runners plus, it's always a long stint on the Sunday.
You got to remember this year as well, it's the same structure. The only
More
thing,
chips.
50k starting stack.
Yep.
So they've added 20k to the starting stack for the UKPLs this year. So obviously that's going to increase the chips in play and prolong the tournament.
Have I tried the best kebab in Cleveland's? You'd have to tell me where it is, and I would have to say no, Nige. I've not been to Cleveland's for a while. What's the best kebab in Cleveland's? And the next time I'm in Cleveland's, I'll have one, and I'll give you my humble opinion. Yeah, we started at 2 o'clock because of the fun run. That obviously doesn't help. It is what it is with the fun run.
It was fun.
The prom was closed, obviously, so the people couldn't get in. But it was actually open a lot earlier than I thought it was, because it was open, and I came into work at 12 to watch the old Celtic Rangers. I need a name, Nige. You got to give me a name. Just near the Weatherspoons. There's about 40 shops near the Weatherspoons. It's not called the best kebab shop. No way is it called the best kebab shop. Well, it might be. Be a very clever name if it is. It is. It's called the best kebab shop. Well, I'm going to try it. Next time I'm in Cleveland's, I am going to try it. It's called the best kebab shop. Minnie, you stalk me. He says, I'm the night guy at the Travel Lodge down the road. I'm sure the guests won't mind me running over to cheer Lillian on. Absolutely not. Come over.
Is the Travel Lodge not over the road?
Well, there's two. There's one straight across and there's one near the football ground.
Yeah, that's not
Down the road.
down the road, is it?
Yeah, down the road.
Could he run? How long would it take him to get here if he left the Travel Lodge now? On feet?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's not as far as I thought.
But then if it's straight across is like, that's the promenade one, which is literally straight across. So we carry on, we continue. We need some aggression, or we need two massive hands to collide. Well, this is going on and on. There you go. Minnie is at the Promenade Travel Lodge, which is straight across the road. So you come down the road and then you'd end up in the car park.
Nine 7 off for Lillian. Going to limp fold.
Hey, yeah. Ooh.
9-4 for Frankie on the button. Going to give more for Lillian. And I have just been told, guys, Lillian needs a break. So we're gonna have an unscheduled break.
We'll leave the pictures on.
Yeah, and we'll leave the pictures on. It's about 10 minutes, but Lillian has requested a little break. So
stretch the old pins.
Yeah, it needs a little stretch. There's Enid.
Aye. There, Enid. You all right, Lillian? You know it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, here he is,
Here
old
he
brothers.
is, Bradshaw.
You all right, Chuck? Well done, Lillian. You keep it going. Oh, look at that. Awesome. There's a quick break. We'll be back in 5 minutes when the two sit down. Here we go. The back of the seats. Lillian needed a 2-minute break. So there we go. I don't know why they stick an unscheduled break on the clock. I've no need to. It's just a break, innit? So let's do it again. We need some aggression from one of these two, or else this is going on till 3 in the morning.
Quick cuppa, how do you know? I've
How
literally,
did
I've
you, where did
literally
you get
just come back with a
who
cuppa.
who got you that?
I made it myself.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, they can chop it again, but not officially. Unofficially, they'd have to chop it. So we're gonna walk or race from Lillian with the ace queen, actually. There's gonna be a lot of this between these two. Blinds are 400,000. There will be 500,000 in 11 minutes' time.
It's pretty insane. I think we're going to tie Portsmouth.
I think we are.
Portsmouth was 30 bigs in play, wasn't it?
20.
Was it 20? Okay.
It was later.
Well, we still got 2 levels to
It
tie
was,
Portsmouth then.
It was 3:30 when it finished in Portsmouth, and that was starting at 12. Yeah, he's very new to the game, we think, Frankie. He's only got 4 or 5 results to his name. You don't have many.
Flops Lillian here. Does have a gutty as Lillian. So we'll be seeing a turn card, looking for an 8.
Not too sure. Like I say, we did cash in the G200 here in Blackpool as his only database entry. He might be very new to the game. And as we said earlier, Lillian, every single database entry, Blackpool, every single one. Ali Ayub.
I'm allowed to reply to that, Tower?
Yeah. How are we doing, Ali? Ali Ayub, will we see you in Vegas? Hope so.
I'm just going to say this, Ali.
Yep.
If you put a national survey out there and you ask people what they'd prefer more, Arsenal not to win the league or Spurs to go down, I can guarantee it would be the former. That's all I have to say. Welcome to the stream, sir, at this late hour. Thanks for tuning in.
Excellent. We'll both be there.
That's just greedy, Ali, wanting both. Have one or the other, mate. Come on. Bit greedy, that. I said today I'll take Spurs going down and Arsenal not winning the league. Not greedy. Five deucing them up for Lillian. I don't think that's alcohol anymore in that cup.
Did you see her walk into the toilet? Well, it's a good job that's coffee. She's had a starter problem, she's had a Madrid, she's had wine. She's had a bite of chocolate, and now she's on the coffee. And getting walks.
Three deuce and five deuce back to back for Lillian. Not much you can do with those trash holdings.
In what sport can you get beaten by an 83-year-old lady and be entertained like this for 12 hours?
I was going to say dominoes, but then you said entertained. Because this has been entertaining, it has been that.
We'll have some day.
All I'm saying is I'm glad Lillian's not heads up against the Turk, because Wilco would be clipping me here because I told him there's no chance this finishes after 11. Right, because he was waiting for the Turk.
It's your fault, then,
He was deciding whether to go or not. But Turk went out ages ago. He's probably back in Birmingham.
Hi, bingo.
Ace of clubs in Lillian's hand. She's got the nut flush draw. She's going to bet her equity.
So blind in 4 minutes will be 500,000. And 32 big blinds in play. Lewis says, I told Frankie to play this. I'm glad it worked well for him. Nice one, Lewis. Well, you get a nice little vodka and tonic out of it. Just for the recommendation.
Ace-8 for Lillian. Frankie with a King-3. This is a good time for Lillian, but Frankie with trip kings could be some bother brewing. Frankie with trips, any raises here, or is he just going to call with the 3 of hearts in hand? Throws the time bank cards in. He's chopping out a raise from the looks of things here. I don't know if there's any sort of live reads to come in here when he takes this long with time banks and goes for the raise. Maybe signifies a lot of strength at getting what looks like it's going to be an attractive price as Lillian. Gonna call and see a river card.
La 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 la.
Lillian Queen High, little stab, does the trick. Back in front.
Na, 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 na. Ba-ba-da-bum. So heads up to the title. Phil Hidden says, come on, I'm going to work at 6. Work at 6. Luton in 10 days' time for the team. GUKPT Luton. Lillian with the 8-9. King 3-3 flop. How long's Frankie been in Blackpool then, if he's a regular in the card room? Anybody out there, how long has he been in Blackpool playing poker as our Frankie? $7,500 to play for. Money sorted out.
Ace for Lillian.
An ace for Lillian.
9-7 suited for Frankie.
All right, over a year. Nice one. Been playing in Blackpool for a year. Just wondering if he's got more than one database, because he's only got Frankie Mock with one event win. I know you have to put in your local cashes if you want to send them off to the Hendon Mob. You have to do that yourself for anything with over 100. Is it over £100 on the database? I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? If you want to put your local comps in, your 50 quidders and your 60 quidders, you put them in yourself, send an email to the database and they'll stick it on for you. But I think everything over 100 goes in automatic. So blinds $500,000, ace 8 for Frankie. And now he says all of it. Counted out raise, but then said all of it. Frankie Mock on the left, Lillian Welsh on the right.
6-5 of hearts for Lillian.
Literally said that many. that many, baby. Frankie with a 9 deuce. Just smiles at Lillian. Frankie with the Jack Queen of Diamonds. Could be one we just go in with. We're up 15, 16. Where are your razors? And a snap fold from Lillian. That's what we need from Frankie.
Yeah, just suddenly got a 2-3 chip lead here as
Yep.
Frankie. A little bit more aggression and the starter heads up. She's up 3 deuce a few times, heads up, Lillian.
Not even playing them, not even seeing a flop. No need to. Thank you very much. Na, 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 na. Minnie says, I finished work at 7. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to take overtime to see the end of this. Oh, love it. Loving it. Frankie with the 8-5. Lillian.
That's right. Nice little shove.
Yep, like it. With an ace. Very good indeed. Oh, I never got to interview Keith with his Man U shirt on. For winning the
big shot.
For winning the big shot.
Yeah, we don't do interviews for the sides.
Oh no, it's a shame.
Why is that?
Well, he's brought it all week to try and get it into an interview.
Well, he's got it in the shot. He seemed more interested in this final table than anyone else. He was coming over every other second.
King Queen for Lillian, ace 9 for Frankie. This could be in.
It should be.
All of it. And it should be a call. Here we go. King Queen for Lillian.
Oh, we're going to have our champion.
Frankie has the chip lead. Ace 9 of hearts. The next million guaranteed is at the Goliath, the GUKPT indeed. The first week of Goliath, the 23rd of July. But yeah, Frankie, chance to win it.
Well, lady for Lillian jumps well out in front. Just an ace to fade. And that stays the same on the turn.
Lillian's going to have 13 million. And she does. There we go. 13 million. Frankie's got 2.5 and 5 blinds.
Come on, Lillian.
Come on, Lillian.
5-1 chip lead.
Lillian. 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 So get the stacks sorted out. Get them all counted out. Frankie's going to be down to 5 blinds. The lovely legend of Blackpool poker. Lillian. Love it. Yep, got it spot on. 5 blinds for Frankie. Yeah, good old Muzzy. Sorted it out perfectly well. Brian's still hanging around. I hope Grosvenor weren't running the book today, there'd be quids in. Lillian would have been 500 to 1. Nah, she wouldn't. Well, how many chips did she have at the beginning of the day?
She had about 250 on, I think.
250,
Yeah,
oh,
25
She'd have been
bigs.
50s. Well, I'm saying that's 44 players left. That's a big book to do. Weebrick, you're on telly.
Did he hear you? Have you travelled back in time? Has he somehow heard you there? It's like he heard you.
So, 5 blinds for Frankie. Lillian's got the rest. Ace 4 should be in. There we go. What has Lillian got? A 6 and a 7. They're suited. They're connected. They could be in.
She's going to wait for a better spot. Up to 6 bigs as Frankie Mock.
Spuddy 9th, Mad Turk 8th, Goyang Yang 7th. All that time ago. What a day.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone still watching. Late hour, Monday morning tomorrow. I guess a lot of people have work. It's 1:30 in the morning, our time. Supporting Lillian. I'm sure Frankie's got a few silent supporters in the chat as well. Been a lot of speak about Lillian. Credit to this man as well for the run that he has made.
10s.
God, limp, Lillian. Limp. Please go for the limp.
I'm all in. That's not a limp. And 6-4 will not be doing anything.
I don't think it will.
6-4. 5 big blinds. Do we want to spin? Have you got ace eye? Have you got jack eye? Have you got queen eye? Have you got king eye? No. If you have, I'm 60-40. But no. Lillian with the eye, I'm all in.
I'm in no great rush to be leaving. No. Something that I've actually made.
So heads up to the title. 5 big blinds, Frankie.
I don't think anyone's going anywhere, Tom. It's late, but
Absolutely, Tom.
can Lillian close it out? Probably be the most popular winner we're ever going to have.
83-year-old local legend. Just plays because she loves it.
All in.
Oh!
And Lillian snap called
Oh!
with the Jack 10.
The 10 jack, we've got him absolutely crushed. Lillian with the 10 jack.
No deuce.
No deuce, we've got a champion.
No deuce.
No deuce, we've got the champion of champions. Here we go. Lillian. With the most favouriteest win ever from anybody in Blackpool. Lillian needs to fade a 2. And we have a champion.
And a diamond.
Oh, yeah. It's an ace of hearts, Lillian's got it done it. Come on.
Go on, off you go.
Get in there.
We're going to send Tower down to the floor, guys. Don't have to send him far. It's about a 5-metre walk. We're down. We're going to grab Lillian, who is the champion of the 888 here in Blackpool.
I don't think I need to say anything, ever. This is the best interview I think I've ever done. Shall I get on my knees? Lillian Welsh,
That's me.
champion.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
I'm speechless, really.
You play in Blackpool, and every single time you've cashed, it has been Blackpool and nothing else. And you've just become champion of the 888s. You've entertained the entire world.
Oh,
Honestly. Honestly. What does it mean?
Well, I'm just glad to win it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'd be an absolute.
Well, it's the first time I've ever won anything like this, so
You play everything in Blackpool.
yeah, everything.
You turn up. You don't care what it is. You just pay your money and you pay, and then at the end of it, you say, "What have I won?" It's true, isn't it?
I never know how much the prize money is. I don't think now I know.
How much is it to buy in, and how much do I win? And that's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
It's been played in superb spirits, it really has. And there's a massive crowd, I can't believe it, we're this late in the morning, but we've got an absolutely mountain of people there because this has to be the happiest and best interview at the end of a tournament ever for everybody in Blackpool.
Right. Well,
That was 18 years ago, Brian. We've now got a new kid on the block.
yeah, I like to thank Brian and Frankie for giving me a good game as well.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got every chip.
Right.
But now you've got a trophy.
All right. Yeah, that's what I've come for.
There, brilliant. Ross, get over here. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have the biggest round of applause for the 888 champion, Lillian Welsh. It was 18 years ago when Brian Clark won his GUKPT, and that was my favourite interview.
Oh.
It's now you.
Oh, thanks.
Lillian, much appreciation for everything you've done, and congratulations.
Right, thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. Jay, finish it off.
What a story. What a story. You're going to hear about this one for a long time. Lillian has done it. She has got over the line. Who would have thought it?
I says to her, I says, do you want to sit down and do the interview? She says, I'm only 4'10", I better stand up, nobody will see me. Nobody will see me if I sit down. Oh, we've been watching you all day, Lillian, we can see you. Oh, that was just amazing. And the roar at the end, it was like Arsenal scored an 88th minute winner. It really was. Oh, that was amazing, I tell you. That was fantastic. One of the best winners ever.
I said that when you went out, that probably never going to have a winner as popular as this. And just the crowd she had behind her as well. You would have heard the cheers in the background. No, like, seats for the row, but there were a few watching.
Yeah, there was indeed. That is it for us for the 888s for that one. We are next in, if you want to play something next week, we've got Luton, 14th till the 24th of May, and Luton is right there. So there's plenty going on with that. We've got the 888s coming up later in the year. The next 888 is in Reading, I do believe. That's correct, isn't it?
Yep.
Reading later in the year. There we go. Reading for the next 888 after the summer recess. But for us, the next live stream is in 10 days' time in Luton. But is that the best win ever on a live stream? Absolutely amazing. Well done to you lot in the chat. Well done to Lime, as always. Thanks very much for all your hard work in the background, keeping everybody under wraps. So well done to you and everybody in the chat. We know it's a late one, but every credit to absolutely everybody. From a new champion. and I didn't want to say to her, excuse me, how old are you? But we know she's the oldest champion we've ever had on live stream at a grand old age of 83. So well done, Lillian Welsh. And she's just going to be in the books forever. She'll get a massive round of applause in Blackpool next time she comes to play locally. Absolute brilliant. And everybody else on the final table, because it's been a class act. And a class week, everybody who wins has won a trophy this week. We'll see you in 10 days' time. Lillian Welsh, forever champion of the 888. Thanks everybody out there for sticking with us at such a late hour, but it was well worth it, wasn't it? We'll see you in 10 days in Luton from Card Room Direct from the Tower and the team. Ta-ta.
Good night. Well, he's just announced to the table, I'm all in blind, lads. Oh my God, he's got aces.
No
he's got
way.
aces.
You're joking me. This
He's
is a
got
joke.
aces. What?
Clemmy's still hanging on, by the way.
I know, yeah.
For dear life. And everyone seems to be getting it in anyway. All in from Paul. Ace, 8 offsuit, just shy of 3 big